Who is he really? That's the question that flooded social media and fan forums after BTS's Jungkook, the golden mean of the world's most famous boy group, revealed an emotional story that shook the hearts of millions of fans. In his latest live session, with a trembling voice and teary eyes, Jungkook told of a mysterious figure who had filled his heart all along. Tears of the fans were unbearable. The hashtag Jungkook love story immediately dominated the world's trending topics, accompanied by thousands of reaction videos full of sobs, conspiracy theories, to in-depth analysis that made anyone curious. Who is Jungkook's mysterious love figure? I kept it too long, Jungkook. In the 48-minute live broadcast, Jungkook was seen sitting alone in the studio, wearing a black hoodie and without makeup, appearing simple but very touching. He started by greeting the fans as usual, but it didn't take long for the mood to change drastically. Today I want to talk about something that I have kept to myself, someone who means a lot to me, he said quietly. This recognition instantly riveted millions of viewers. Comments poured in, some wondering if Jungkook was finally dating, while others felt scared, worried, even jealous. Not an idol, not an artist, but it changed Jungkook's life. Jungkook explained that this figure does not come from celebrity circles. She is not an idol, not an actress, not a famous person. But he changed the way I see the world, she says with a slight smile. The story becomes even more emotional when Jungkook recounts his first encounter with the figure in one of the small cafes in Seoul's Mapogu district. Without naming names, Jungkook described the meeting as a scene in a drama that was too beautiful to be true. I was sitting alone, trying to enjoy my time alone. Then he came, not for me, but for some reason everything changed after that. Army torn between supporting and feeling betrayed. After that broadcast, armies around the world were divided. Most showed overwhelming support. They wrote messages of love and understanding to Jungkook, stating that he also has the right to love and be loved. But not a few are heartbroken. I know it's selfish, but my heart hurts, one fan wrote on Twitter. He was the first love of us all. Now she loves someone else. Meanwhile, a number of large fan pages have decided to go on hiatus. They posted a message saying, "We need time to accept this." Speculation craze. Who is he? A fan? Barista? Writer? Various theories have emerged. Some speculated that the figure was a barista at Jungkook's cafe, while others suggested he may have been an anonymous writer who once wrote an open letter to BTS. The most surprising? Some theories suggest that he is a longtime fan who once wrote fanfiction about Jungkook, which somehow managed to attract the idol's attention. It makes me feel human. One of Jungkook's most emotional statements was when he said, "I'm Jungkook from BTS. But with him, I'm just John Jungkook. He makes me feel like a human being, not a star." That sentence made thousands of fans upload their videos crying. Many said they felt both relieved and sad. Relieved that Jungkook could feel genuine love, but also sad that it didn't come from them. Confirmation from Big Hit? Till mum, but Big Hit Music has not issued an official statement. But an unnamed staffer told one of the local media outlets that Jungkook has indeed been more open lately, and we respect his decision to share more with fans. Does this mean that their relationship has been going on for a long time? Why did Jungkook reveal this? Unbearable emotions. Jungkook cries at the end of the broadcast. Towards the end of the broadcast, Jungkook seemed to have trouble holding back his emotions. I know this is surprising, but I want you to know you remain the most important part of my life. But I'm also human. I also want to be loved. Cry broke out. Camera remained on for almost 2 minutes as Jungkook lowered his head and covered his face with his hands. Will the figure be revealed? Since then, fans have been vying to find out who the figure is. But until now, there is not a single definite clue. Will it be a mystery forever? Or will one day Jungkook introduce him in person? What is clear, this is not the end but the beginning of a new story. Love, secrets, and tears, all intertwined in one night full of surprises from Jungkook. Although no name was mentioned, the feeling was enough to make the world shaken. Are you ready to accept the fact that our first love has now found his true love? Or do you still hope that one day the mysterious figure is it you? Who is BTS's Jungkook? His confession caught the ARMY off guard. Who exactly is the person who has managed to steal the heart of BTS's golden boy, Jungkook? This question has resonated in ARMY circles for years. But now, a startling confession from Jungkook himself finally comes to the fore, and his reaction? Credible. Are you ready for the truth that could change the way you look at Jungkook forever? It's no secret that the love lives of BTS members are always a hot topic, but this time things are different. Jungkook, who has been known to be very secretive about his heart affairs, surprisingly opened up in an exclusive interview that has never aired before. In the interview, he mentioned one name. Yes, one name that made the ARMY from all over the world suddenly fell silent. I can't hide it anymore. I loved her a long time ago. Even before we debuted, Jungkook said with a slightly shaky but firm voice. Who is he? Hundreds of speculations have sprung up. Is he also an idol? Is he a non-celebrity? Or could it be someone completely unexpected? As it turns out, the name Jungkook is someone who has never been on the radar of fans. The figure is a former trainee who had almost debuted with BTS but had to resign for reasons that until now were mysterious. His name is Park Hun, a young woman with a wounded past and unfulfilled dreams. He was the person who was always there for me, even before the world knew me as BTS's Jungkook, Jungkook continued, staring blankly into the camera. When I felt like a failure, he was the first to hug me. When I wanted to give up, he raised me up. The words immediately spread on social media like a fire burning through a dry forest. Jungkook's first love became a trending topic on Twitter in less than 15 minutes. However, this story is not as simple as a sweet romance. No, there is a hidden dark side. Park Hun is known to have experienced heavy pressure after failing to debut. He had disappeared from the world of entertainment and reportedly undergoing intensive therapy. Some sources even mention that he had experienced severe depression. I felt like I had left him when he needed me the most. That is my biggest regret, Jungkook said with tears in his eyes. The ARMY was divided. Many are touched by such a sincere and deep love story. But not a few also questioned why Jungkook was only talking about this now. Some even suspect that this recognition is just part of the agency's strategy to prepare for something bigger, a solo debut, documentary, or a wedding announcement. Yes, news is circulating that Jungkook and Park Hun are still in intense communication. A source close to the couple said they were spotted together in Jeju some time ago, at a luxury resort often used by celebrity couples. More surprisingly, a hotel staff member who did not want to be named revealed that Jungkook had asked for the same room as the room used by the famous Korean celebrity couple Hyunbin and Sun Yijin.